Hey, what's going on, you guys? In this video, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on my journey with Nofap so far. So I'm going to be talking about my experience after 75 days of Nofap. I just hit 75 days a few days ago. As of right now, I'm on day 80. So I want to talk about the personal benefits that I've experienced. So the first one that I've noticed is that I have a lot less stress than I usually have. It seems now for some reason like things don't really bother me as much as they used to. In the previous video that I've done talking about this topic, I've learned to let the little things go. I mean, there's times where the little things affect me here and there. They might get me mad for a couple of minutes or just a few seconds, but I just learned to let them go. And since I've been practicing this more and more, I've noticed that I have less stress in my life. Another thing that I've noticed is that I have more sexual energy. I've talked about this in the previous video, but there's times where I'll just be chilling and then I'll just get that urge, that sexual urge out of nowhere. Now, another benefit that I've noticed is that I'm learning to become more disciplined with myself. There's things that I've wanted to do in the past where I just say, okay, yeah, I want to do this, and then I've never taken any action into actually making it happen. But now I'm starting to actually make a plan and how I'm going to accomplish it. Now, being on my journey with Nofap has actually helped me become more mindful on how I'm going to accomplish my goals. Now, another thing that I've noticed is that I'm starting to keep my distance from negative people. People who are just bad influences, who are just always talking about negative things in their life, what's going wrong with their life. I'm just kind of like distancing myself away from them. It's like that old saying, misery loves company. But when you're around negative people, you start to become negative yourself. It's like their negative energy starts to attach to you. I'm slowly, little by little, keeping my distance away from negative things as well, like smoking and drinking. I actually haven't had a beer in about 4 weeks, and I haven't been tempted to drink a beer. I think this is what your brain starts to do after a while when it starts to reprogram itself. It starts to look for things that are actually going to benefit you. I notice that I'm more authentic when I talk to people. I'm comfortable being who I am, being myself. It doesn't bother me. I don't get nervous when I talk to strangers like I used to before. I don't have that social anxiety, and I'm more outspoken. Now, as I mentioned in the previous video, I'm starting to enjoy more of the little things in life. Like nature, I go out and I see trees, I see birds, and I start to appreciate like Mother Nature. Before, I would just see that thing and I wouldn't even give it a second thought. I would just be focusing on what I had to do. I had to go to work or whatever, where I was going. But now I actually take the time and stop to appreciate like the simpler things in life. When the sun is out shining, I start to appreciate what a nice day it is outside. Another thing that I've noticed is that I get more attention from girls. When I'm just doing my thing, I go to the gym, I work out. I notice I get more looks from girls, and then some of them tell me hi. I just tell them hi back, and I just keep it pushing. I'm not really paying attention to them because I'm focusing on doing my own thing. Now, what I've noticed after 75 days of Nofap is that I'm starting to have more peace in my life. Since I'm starting to cut out the negative people in my life, and I don't let the little things stress me, I'm more peaceful. It's like life is a whole lot better when you just cut out the bullshit from your life and you just enjoy life in general. Now, after 75 days of Nofap, I've noticed that my voice has gotten deeper. I guess it's all that testosterone that's starting to build up inside of me. I also noticed that my hair grows faster now. For some reason, I don't know why, but my hair just seems to grow a lot faster. I cut my hair once every 2 weeks. Before I started my journey with Nofap, it wasn't really too long before I would cut it. But now, when I go to the barber, he always tells me that my hair got long. I don't know why. Maybe it's probably all that extra testosterone that I'm starting to build up. And now what I'm noticing is that I'm starting to look at life from a different perspective. Before, I would always just be looking at girls and looking at them in a sexual manner, but I'm starting to appreciate them for the little things, the way they look, the way they walk, how they are as a person, not just as sex objects. And in life in general, I'm starting to look at it from a different perspective. Before, I would only be concerned about me because, it's my life, I'm living my life. But I start to consider other people who are involved around me. I'm starting to realize that life is bigger than who we actually are. Now, after 75 days of Nofap, I'm starting to challenge myself even more. So as of this month, I've challenged myself to stop playing video games altogether for a whole month. So far so good. Because there's times where I just get stuck playing video games and it takes up hours and hours and hours of my day. And that's time that I could be using towards something that's going to be more productive. So for the month of July, I'm just trying not to play video games altogether. And I mean, it's halfway through the month at this point, and I mean, I don't really even feel tempted to play video games. It's just once I start playing them, I just get addicted and I'm just playing them for hours. And I'm also trying to develop better habits for myself. So before, what I've done in the past is I would write down 3 goals that I want to accomplish for the day and 3 goals that I want to accomplish for the week. And I mean, I kind of stopped that habit, but now I'm starting to get back into that habit because I want to build more productive habits and develop myself as a person. So those are the benefits that I've noticed after 75 days of Nofap. I'm going to be doing another video in the future of 90 days of Nofap because that's my goal to reach at least. If I can make it past that, that's going to be a bonus for me. So if you guys want to see that, then I invite you to subscribe to the channel and also hit the bell icon so you can be notified when I upload new videos. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And that's basically it. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one.